All right, let's get straight to it. If you're working in or around a boiler room, you already know these machines are the powerhouse of your facility. But you also know they command some serious respect. So today, we're going to cut through all the noise and talk about the real dangers. Let's jump in.
So, let me ask you this, and I want you to really think about it for a second. When you step into that boiler room, what's the one thing that you see as the biggest threat? What's that gut reaction? Is it the sheer pressure, the intense heat, maybe the fuel source?
Well, here's the thing. While we all think about a big, dramatic explosion, that loud, catastrophic event, the truth is, the most common, and frankly, the most sneaky danger is something totally different. It's something you can't even see, or hear, or smell.
All right, first up, the silent killer, carbon monoxide.
And this is exactly why CO is just so terrifying. I mean, it's literally a silent killer. It's colorless, odorless, tasteless. You get it when your boiler's fuel doesn't burn up all the way, maybe from bad ventilation or some kind of fault. And since you can't sense it at all, it can knock you out before you have any idea something's wrong.
But here's the good news. Your boiler gives you a massive visual clue. It's right there in the flame. A healthy, complete combustor, that's going to be a nice, crisp blue flame. But if you see a lazy, flickering yellow or orange flame, whoa, that is a huge red flag. That's your system screaming incomplete combustion, and that means it could be pumping out CO.
Okay, so beyond the flame, what else should you be looking for? Well, these are signs you absolutely cannot ignore. See any soot or brown stains around the boiler? That's a big one. How about how you feel? If you get headaches or feel dizzy only when you're near the unit, pay attention to that. Even a weird, persistent, musty smell can be a clue. All these things are pointing to a combustion problem that you need to address, like yesterday. Okay, so we've covered the silent threat. Now let's talk about the loud one, catastrophic failures, things like explosions and low water events. To really get a grip on the kind of power we're talking about, just look at this number, 1,500. When water inside a boiler operating at 100 psig flashes to steam, it can expand 1,500 times its original volume. Think about that. That's not just energy, that's explosive force. We're talking about a bomb's worth of energy just sitting there, waiting for one thing to go wrong.
And one of the fastest ways to unleash that energy? A low water condition. This is one of the most dangerous situations you can have. If that water level drops below the heating surface, but the burner keeps firing, man, that metal can overheat in just seconds. It'll get red hot, it'll warp, it'll crack, and then boom, catastrophic failure.
Now look, these things don't just happen out of the blue. They're not random acts of nature. They're almost always caused by something that could have been caught. We're talking about failed safety features, like valves and controls, or operating with a severe low water level, ignoring the alarms. Even something like corrosion from bad water treatment, or faulty gauges giving you bad info. And here's the most important part, the thing all the experts agree on. These explosions, they are almost always preventable. So, if they're preventable, that leads to a really important question, right? What's the real root cause here? We've talked about the machine, but what's the one thing that connects all these potential failures?
Get a load of this. This data comes straight from the National Board of Boiler and Pressure Vessel Inspectors, and it is pretty shocking. Almost 40%, 40, of all boiler incidents come down to one thing: human error or poor maintenance. That's a bigger piece of the pie than straight-up equipment failure. Let that sink in. And this quote from John R. Puskar of the National Board, wow, it just hits the nail on the head. All of the safeties and interlock equipment in the world won't help if someone has bypassed or jumpered out safety controls. It says it all, right? You can have the fanciest, most expensive safety system out there, but it's totally useless if someone ignores the rules. The tech can't save you from a lack of vigilance. By the way, if you're finding this explainer valuable, do me a quick favor. Take a second to like, share, and drop a comment below. It really helps other folks in the industry find this critical info.
Okay, so knowing all this is great, but how do we actually use it? How do we turn this knowledge into action? Let's walk through a practical safety checklist you can use every single day. Think of this as your 6-step scan, your first line of defense every time you walk in. First, test the emergency shutoff switch right at the door. You gotta know it works. Second, cast your eyes up and look for sagging steam pipes. Why? Because they can trap condensate, and that can lead to a violent water hammer. It's like a sledgehammer blow from inside the pipe. It's incredibly destructive. Third, inspect your pipe insulation. Any leaks, any missing sections, that can cause problems down the line. 4, verify that pop's safety valve. Check the pressure setting, look for stains underneath it. That tells you it's been popping off. 5th, and this is crucial, make sure your exit path is totally clear. No clutter, no trip hazards. If that room fills with steam, you're getting out blind. And finally, number 6, confirm your combustion air openings and the flue are clear and intact. A blocked flue is a one-way ticket to a CO buildup.
So we've talked about silent killers, we've talked about explosive forces, and we've talked about human error. Let's bring it all home. What's your real first line of defense?
Look, at the end of the day, it's not some valve, it's not a switch, it's not a fancy sensor. The single most important safety system in any boiler room is the person operating the equipment. It's you, the trained, educated, and vigilant professional who knows that machine inside and out, the one who follows the rules and never, ever gets complacent. You are the ultimate defense against every single thing we've talked about today. So I'm going to leave you with this question. Your boiler has all kinds of safety devices, but who is the most critical safety system in that room? Who's the one that makes sure all the others are doing their job? Yep, it's you. Thanks for watching. For more explainers just like this one, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.